Hello everyone, I am 22 Tiger Dude, and I'm here to give you my movie review for G.I. Joe Retaliation. It's a sequel to the 2009 film G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra. So going into G.I. Joe Retaliation, I was actually very excited for this film. I was pumped. It was actually one of my anticipated films of 2012 until the studio delayed it 9 months later, a week before it was going to release in June 29th. Oh, complete bullshit just to get the 3D conversion and reshoot a couple more scenes with Channing Tatum. But yeah, anyways, yeah, as you can see, I had a lot of anger because when I heard that news, I was so pissed off. And I still am pissed off for studio, so I'm never letting that slide. That was just BS right there. But it's finally here. I finally get to see the movie, and what I think? It's a dumb, fun action film. G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra, I thought it was an okay film, you know. I don't hate it. I don't hate the film because while the plot not so great, the action scenes were very fun to watch. And I own the DVD because I'll rewatch it for the action scenes. Like, plot-wise, and it did distract me, so I could enjoy the film more. But action scenes, it's fun just to watch for the action scenes. This movie, it's the same as Rise of Cobra. Only difference is that, just like Rise of Cobra, the plot, it's not so good. But you know what? It didn't distract me. The not so great plot didn't distract me, so because of that, I actually enjoy G.I. Joe Retaliation, and I actually think it's a better film than the first one, so I enjoy it more. When I saw that The Rock and Bruce Willis were going to be together on the big screen, two of my favorite action stars, I was very excited for it. Bruce Willis, his role for this film really wasn't long. It was very short, actually. But you know, when he was on screen, it was good. And The Rock, who was the main star of the sequel, he was fantastic. I really love The Rock. He's one of my favorite action stars out there, and my favorite actor in general. I just thought he played his role as Roadblock so well. I found him likable, and, you know, he's just someone I wouldn't mess with because he's just so buff and just such a badass. We had Channing Tatum, and yeah, his part is short, but you know what? He was good for what he had. If you guys are looking for a continuation from the first movie, you'll be disappointed because there's not really much. Like, you do get certain connections from the first movie, but this is actually much different from the first. I like The Rock. I like Bruce Willis. I like Channing Tatum. I liked RZA. I liked Adrianne Palicki. Also because she was hot as hell in this film, and I'm just saying that, but whoa, that woman was so hot. As Lady J, this forgettable guy, he was good in the film as well. He didn't really do much, poor fellow, but, you know, he was good overall. And I got to see this film in 3D because if I had to wait 9 months later just to see this film because they were converting it into 3D, I figured I might as well just watch it in 3D. So I spent the extra $4 or $5 just to see it in 3D. And you know what? I can't complain about the 3D because the 3D was actually pretty freaking awesome. Like, of course, when they're talking and all that stuff, nothing pops out. But when there's action scenes, like for example, during that sword scene, you know, at the cliff, very awesome scene, by the way. That you see a lot of people flying right at you on the screen. There are swords flying at you, so it was very cool and actually made me jump a few times. Like, I would be like, whoa. So when there was action, the 3D was actually in there, and I thought they did a very good job converting the 3D in there when the action was actually happening. If you guys don't want to see it in 3D, though, you really don't have to. If you do want to see it in 3D, though, go ahead. The problems I did have with the film, I don't consider the storyline not being so good one of them because that didn't distract me like the first one did, so that's not really a problem for me. The problems I did have with the film, though, was that it gets a little choppy sometimes. It feels a little rushed in a few moments. Plus, a couple of times, The movie had me lost. I was a little confused where it was going. Some people hate this film, and watching this film, I can understand why. So if someone came to me to say this movie sucks, I don't blame them. I can understand why. But of course, I understand the people who really enjoy this film as well. Overall, G.I. Joe Retaliation is a dumb, fun action movie. It doesn't really need to be taken seriously. If you want mindless action, entertainment, non-stop action, because you will get non-stop action, and just badass characters like The Rock and Bruce Willis, even though he's not in it much, you're going to have fun with this movie. If there is a third one, I hope it'll be more improved in terms of plot and all that. And I'm giving G.I. Joe Retaliation 3 out of 4 stars. Subscribe to my channel. Comment below and give me your opinion of the film. Like and share this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power.